What up, guys? This is episode 6 of your favorite podcast. With me here is my good friend traders, Mr. Secret FS and fellow F. Today, we'll be discussing an interesting topic which I know and I believe borders the minds of most forex traders. The topic says, can I move $10 to $1 million? Or better still, can someone trade $10 profitably and change his or her life? First of all, if you are enjoying this podcast so far, please let us know in the comment section how you enjoy the podcast. If there's any modification, because I see some of you make opinion, no problems. Also drop on the comment section. If you have a topic you want us to discuss that is so dear to you, also tell us on the comment section. So before we fully dive into this topic, I wanted to hear from my partners.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Good morning. Hello, Mr. Frank. Hello, Cyprian FX.
Hello, fellas.
Okay, the question is it possible for you to trade $10 profitably? It's funny, right? Yeah, but it is possible and still very, very impossible. Okay, so there are two ways in it. And my honest opinion is it's unrealistic to think you can flip or you can gradually grow your $10 to a million or to even 10,000. Okay, it's really very, very unrealistic. But there's another way of it, which is if you are not dependent on that $10, there's a possibility for you to flip a $10 to something big. Okay, but over a span of let's say 10 trades, it's really very little. I think you have just 1 to 2% of the possibility of you turning your $10 to something big. So I don't think it's realistic, Mr. Frank.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. Mr. Super, what do you think? Can a trader watching us now move $10 to $1 million? Is this something you think the person should go into?
Thank you so much, FiveX. Hello, fellow X.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay. To me, it's not possible. It's not possible. Why? Because fellow F, I just said something that the possibility is 2%. Me, I was even saying 0.0001%. It's not even up to 2% because when you look in the trading space, how many traders have ever done things like that? It's not even possible. It's not even possible because you can even take 10 trades like that. You want to risk even, or if you don't, you are not independent of that $10, you blow it because many of those guys, when they want to flip it like that, they want to risk all their account. They want to risk the $10 in one trade, and you know how the market is. There sometimes the market is wicked. The market is not only sometimes that is sometimes the market is wicked. That is why sometimes we talk about trading is not even about the strategy. It's about a proper risk management and discipline because sometimes the market is wicked. That is why to me it's not possible.
Okay, let's clear that. What do you mean by the market is wicked? Is the market a human being? Like, can you better explain to us? Because someone watching us now will be wondering, what do you mean by the market being wicked?
Yeah, the market is being wicked because there are sometimes you discover that you can even take 5 trades back to back, you lose it. Not because your strategy is not good, because there's a moment in the market, we know that our guys are controlling the world. Maybe there is something there, Mr. Trump has said something, or maybe there's something Israel, something like that. You see, the market is confused. You see, the market is not respecting because as a trader, we know each time as a price action trader, we know when the market does this, we do this. When the market do this, we do this. But at some moment, it is not working. But if you are not a trader, you have confidence on your setup or on your strategy. You thought that strategy is not working, but means why it's not your strategy. That is why I'm saying that at some time moment the market is wicked.
Yeah, the market condition.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that. Okay, talking about the $10 to $1 million. My own perspective is this: it is possible to grow $10 to $1 million, Mr. Supreme, but it is hard. It is hard. That's my own point of view. It is hard in the sense that most people will trade it carelessly. Okay, they will not apply proper risk management. They will over leverage on the account, use inappropriate lot size on that particular account. No account size is small, if you ask me, because the $1,000. Okay, let me ask you the right way around. Do you agree with $1,000 account, like moving $1,000 to something significant?
Yeah, I agree with the $1,000 account because I'll give you my facts. Why is that? I agree I can move the $1,000 to even 1 million, even plus.
What is your
My
fact?
fact is that first, as a trader, there are certain rules and regulation. That's why I usually tell my students, if you want to be a trader, first of all, look up and look right and left. They rate people that are the older people in the game. What are they doing? You discover that professional traders doesn't risk more than 1% of their capital. But when you look, the smallest lot size is 0.01. If you have a trade in maybe in pounds against dollar, you are risking $1, which is even difficult. $1 is 10 pips stop loss. You are risking 10% of that capital. You are already out of the rules of trading. Why is it that professional traders are risking 1%? Because it's not one trade that when you lose it, you can say, okay, it's make the game. It's a series of trade that when you take. That's why you see professional traders are looking between 2% to 5% monthly, but they are not taking that. They can take even 20 trade per month or even 10 trade per month, but they are targeting between 2% to 5% because they are losing trade, they are winning trade. But now, if you have a $10 account that you are even risking maybe 2%, because sometimes me I trade with 20 stop loss, that is 2%. Me I want to risk, means I'm risking not even 2%, I'm risking 20%. Imagine there's some weeks that the market is weaker. You take one trade, you lose it. The second trade, you lose it. I know the account is small. You started the affected your psychology started having problems. And when the emotion is down,
Yes.
guys, it's just like it is communicating with the market. That is why we advise people to risk 1% because when your emotion is stable, even at times the market can be in the zone that will continue going in favor because your emotion is not stable. You go out of that trade. Maybe it can be the best trade that you're supposed to have that month, and you have not really hold a trade to make money from the market.
Okay, 1%. Fellow F, how many percent do you risk in a trade?
Okay, when it comes to risking, like I said, if I had to start all over again, I would do a maximum of 2%, and that's exactly what I do on my trades.
So what's 2% of $1,000?
2% of $1,000 should be $20.
$20. What? So the stop loss in $1,000 is $20. To target how many percent?
A minimum of 1:2. But my strategy will not even warrant me to take 1:2. So my minimum is 1:2.5.
So 1:2 will give you $40.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are trading a what? You are trading a $1,000 to be getting a profit of $40.
Is that small? We are in Africa. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Let's convert $40 to naira for my Nigerian guys. How much is $40? That's much money. There are people who earn not up to 50,000 naira per month. And now you are already making $40 on a single trade. $1 is approximately 1,300 naira. So you see how much that $40 can be for someone in Nigeria. We're in Africa, so we don't minimize percentage. It's like that. Let me answer the same question you asked Mr. Sipen about $1,000.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's possible for you to grow $1,000 because with that, at least you can respect some rules. Because trading is not about one big trade, because that's what actually kills a whole lot of traders. They want that big trade. They are looking for that one big trade that will change their whole life, change everything. And that's why trading $10 will, you keep blowing the $10 over and over, struggling to get that one big trade. But at least with $1,000, you know that if you're risking $20, even $10 per trade, you have a very, very long lifespan in the market. Because I think what makes you successful in trading is actually how long you can last in the market, even when all conditions are not favorable. Yes, because so many of us can last longer during favorable market conditions. But when the market turns around, like Mr. Sipen said, there are times when the market conditions will not favor your strategy. You have done everything you know, everything that has been paying you so much, but the market still decides to hit you out. That's why we talk about risk management. Risk management is to protect you in case of those bad days. You see, when we talk about placing stop loss, that stop loss is to protect your account from losses because it is you are bound to lose. I believe we'll talk about strategies in one of our podcasts. Mr. Frank, you think of that. So let's talk about strategy because so many people go out looking for the holy grail. That strategy that you will never see a loss, or maybe you have one loss in 100 trades. Brothers and sisters, that's unrealistic. So I think with $1,000, you can compound, you can gradually grow if you don't give yourself pressure. The problem with most traders is pressure. Think of you making just 5%, 3% monthly of your $1,000 for 10 years. That's when you understand, because 3% of your $1,000, compounding it over years, like you don't just say $1,000. When the capital increases, you also increase the percentage based on your capital size or your account size.
Yeah.
That's when you start seeing some realistic
Yeah.
gains on what you do. Though at times it doesn't just go that smoothly. There should be some bearish months, some bad months for you, some bad weeks for you. But in a nutshell, that's why we say trading is all about time. Okay, when you give it enough time, you compare, you gather all your results. Like, you cannot say, okay, are you a profitable trader just from your 1 month's result? No. You cannot say, you cannot ask me if I'm profitable just from my 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, at least 6 months, 2 years, 3 years. That's when you know this guy is doing something. Okay, you check his track record. You see, okay, for the past 6 months, he had some losses, but at least over the time, he has been able to raise his account from 1,000 to 1,500.
Yeah.
That's a game.
Yeah.
It's profitability.
Yeah.
So I think with 1,000 you can do something significant.
Yeah. Okay. So with 1,000, you can move it to $1 million.
Yeah.
Because it gives you enough space to manage risk.
Yeah.
Enough room for error.
Enough room for
Error.
error.
Yeah.
Because you need to fail before you scale up.
Yeah.
Because failure is inevitable in this market.
Yeah.
Stop loss is inevitable.
Yeah.
I know you guys are learning a lot of things from this podcast, and keep learning more and always subscribe. So one more thing, Shipwell. I totally agree that $10 can be moved to $1 million. I agree. But it is very, very difficult. Out of 100 persons that want to try it, maybe one person will just be successful.
No, not up to 1. Out of 100, not up to 1.
How many will succeed?
I think 0. Like Cyprian said, 0.000.
That's half human being.
Not up to half human being. Half of half human being.
Yeah. Even we are even 3 million in the game trading, I don't even sure even if we have just say 5 people out of that 3 million have done it already in the trading space right the way that we are talking.
Yeah. I think we have histories, some people claiming that there's some publications that they've moved $10 to a significant amount of money. I've seen some publications like that.
Watch that too.
Yeah. And then we popular trader too, Alex. I think he moved $100 to
$1 million, Alex G. I watched that program. I watched it. I was there live.
Yeah.
And there is one thing you guys have to understand about the challenge, the $100 to $1 million challenge done by Alex G. I watched it from the beginning to the end. Okay. I also saw all the trades. Like, when he entered, I checked it on the charts. It's not like, because I'm a trader, and when a trader says he's doing something, I try to see if it's real. He did it. He succeeded. And like, from my point of view, what I saw, he succeeded. And I will also tell you what I think is the reason why he succeeded. First, he wasn't attached to that money. The $100 was useless money. He actually did that before. He took $100 to about $320 and blew the account. And then he deposited, he stayed for about 6 months. He stayed for about 6 months and came back. He started with $100 again. The first $100 he deposited, he blew it. You understand? So imagine you having just your $100. He was taking that out of his abundance.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with him. But you with nothing. How possible is that?
Yeah.
Because you are so attached. You want to make profits to pay your bills. You want to make profits to buy the new watch. You want to make profits to buy a new computer. You've seen an iPhone. You want to upgrade. Your $100 will take you nowhere.
Yeah.
So Alex G did it because he wasn't attached to the money. But you, who has just $10, you know that's your last card. That's money you can even use to buy your airtime. You want to deposit it and flip. There are days you will do it, it will work. There are days it will blow. So the majority of the time, it will go against you.
Okay, we're not even talking about flipping that $10. Let's also get it right, because someone who funded the $10, I don't even encourage people to believe in the concept of flipping money, like flip it into $20 within a couple of times, right? Even on that $10 account, risk management can be applied on that account. Yes, that account can be traded up to 4 times.
No, that's true. That's true. I posted a video. Like,
Yes.
For those who are watching Fellow F, my channel Fellow F, you'll see I made a short video on how I survived a $4 account. I had over 13 losses on a $4 account. So you can imagine, I took it from $4. I grew it to a certain level, and I had a losing streak, but the $4 did not blow. Honestly, I still have that account going because I am using it for my content. I'm using it to prove a point, to let you guys know that it is possible to do risk management, but to grow, bro, it will take you 7-10 years to live from that $10 to $1,000.
7 years is
10
years. I don't agree. It will take you 10 years to move $10 to $1,000.
You can. I'm not
No. That's
giving you time.
No.
No,
It will not. It will not, because it's not the lot size you used when it was $10 and you continue using when the account has gone up to $100.
It can take even more than 10 years because I made a small calculation. I make a small calculation with $100 that someone that is making 5%. Because I know that normally professional traders make 2 to 5% monthly. I just take a small calculation, 5% monthly in $100. After 10 years, it's $34,000. That is $100,000. That is $100. Now, if you want to come down to $10, it will not. It will around. It will around 1,800 or 1,000, something like that. Do you understand?
And
also
10 years.
Yeah. And also, I'm not aware with you because when you look it deeply, you'll see that you are talking about proper risk management. You first of all have to say it depends on the market that you are trading. If you want to trade oil,
even
it's gold.
When you say proper risk management on GBP,
it's a problem.
Is risking 50 or let's say risking 20% of your account. Proper risk management.
In gold is 100%. In Nasdaq is 100%.
No. See. If you're risking 20% on that, $10.
That's $2.
That's $2.
That's $2.
20 pips.
Yes.
Normal.
Stop loss.
Yes.
20.
Yes. 20%.
So
yes.
20.
Why 20%? Because of the account size now. Obviously.
Now
you are working with the account size.
As you said, as the account is increasing, you won't use the same lot size, right?
No.
Good. As you increase the lot size, you are exposing the account more,
Yeah.
which means you are giving yourself more room for more exposure to failure.
No, not that. Now listen. When you grow a $10 account, let's say if you use 0.01, which is the smallest lot size,
Yes.
that's you're losing at 20 pips, that would be $2, right?
Yes,
$2 good. Now, and you're targeting 1:3.
Yes.
Now, 3 trades that went into profit has given you how much?
1:3, $2. That's $6.
That's 6 times 3.
6 times 3, that should be $18.
$18.
Yeah.
Now, the trade you took in 2 days has given you $16. You see, maintain that lot size because consistency wins the race.
Yeah.
You must be consistent with your lot
If you
size.
start now by losses, you have to say about okay, you can start by 3 losses.
3 losses.
Yeah, you can start by 3 even 4. Before that 3 losses, your psychology is down.
All right. That's why we said the possibility is possible. Now, it's all about probabilities, right? So, in a case where you started with wins, you have moved, and then that makes it possible. I'm saying that it's possible. I'm not saying that is. You understand what I'm saying? So the possibility now, and these are the conditions that made it possible. You started with a profitable trade, you see, and then you successfully have moved the account to, let's say, $100. What are you even saying? I have a student here now, David. David moved $13 to $150. My bro, within 1 month.
Was he following proper risk management?
Yes.
Proper.
I'm telling you, he used 0.02 lot.
He cannot
0.02 lot on how many dollars account? That's
on $13.
No, that's not proper. It's not management.
That's not proper risk
Wait.
management.
You have to start.
Yeah.
But that's wrong.
Yeah.
Wait. When you have something, a capital at hand, you work with what a working instrument. All you have at hand is what you start with.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you have $10. There is no way you will go risking 1% on that account. True or false?
Oh,
No matter how you
yeah.
want to do it,
Yeah.
there is no way you will be risking 1% because
Normally.
because of what the conditions you set yourself.
Yeah.
You need to break some boundaries. Sometimes, in trading, let's be very honest. Sometimes you need to do certain things to scale up, to move fast. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that fast movement is the cause of the greatest failure in this industry.
Yeah. And there are even sometimes maybe those people is just a luck. Why? Because you see somebody comes in the market, and that moment is the moment that the market is favoring guys. There was a moment that gold was giving people money.
You can't even do this with gold.
And trader was even saying that, okay, guys, very soon When this moment will pass, we'll see how you make money for the financial market. And after that moment pass, see how gold is doing now.
Yes.
The gold is dealing with them. All that money that they make during that period, they have blown up those accounts.
All right. Okay. Guys, we will just keep it short as always. The judgment is in your hands. Do you think $10 can be moved to $1,000, and from $1,000 you move it to $1,000,000? They want to eat me here. These two Cameroon guys. They want to finish your mentor. So tell us, is it possible? Have you even did it yourself? Because some people here might have even tried it and they succeeded.
Yeah.
So, but just know that even if it is possible, it is very difficult. Like we started this podcast, it's very, very difficult. Okay, and we have people that did it, and how they did it, oh, it's grace or luck, like they said. So tell us what you think on the comment section, and always subscribe. So, fellow, if you have final things to tell us, then we'll wrap up.
Okay. So, guys, the honest truth with you is, like, my little advice I can give for beginner traders, because I know so many beginner traders are watching us. For beginner traders, I think you should focus more on acquiring the right knowledge, because that's the only thing that will make you profitable. Trying to have a big account, because maybe we say $10 cannot take you to profitability, will not solve your failing problem, your losing problem, will not stop your inconsistency problem, will not stop your risk, your over leveraging problem, will not stop your over trading problem. So focus more on the right knowledge, acquire the right knowledge on trading, look for the best mentors that can actually help you in this game, and stick to them. Follow one strategy, even one pair, one trading style. If you care, you choose one session, make it easy for yourself. The easier it is, the faster you grow. Quick turnovers will always lead you to hell. So that's all I can say for now.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sipel.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Frank. What I would say to like an advice that I can give to you guys, because it's out of experience. If I want to start trading again, the first thing I have to do, I have to look for a good mentor. A good mentor is not the mentor that have an Lamborghini. And guys, there are some mentors that have a Lamborghini, but they cannot trade well. But I didn't say that they are not mentors that have a Lamborghini who trade well. It's not what I'm saying. There are people that in the social media space, they have make their money elsewhere. They come and be fooling there, they can trade. And they need your money to add more Lamborghini.
Yes,
okay?
That's true.
Right. Guys, look for a good mentor. Okay, when you have a good mentor, now focus on his strategy, right? Master his strategy very well and know how to apply it very well. If you can apply it very well, now apply a proper risk management. Okay, I have a risk reward issue. That is, each time that you are risking one, make sure you have two. Have a maximum trade per day, maximum 2 trade. Have your maximum profit per day that you have to stop trading. Stop over trading. Don't be going don't be
Against your
against trade. Don't be trying to revenge trade. That is the problem that's killing most trader. Don't Skype, guys. Accept your lost shots and leave your wins goal. And focus on your discipline, and I will even say focus on your plan. You have a trading plan that you have it in place. When you go in the morning, like a routine. Because when I go in the morning with my students, I say we have a routine. I remember them. We have to do this. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. And never take a trade without you have top the analysis, because market can change. And from there, wait your setup and take quality trade. Don't take. It's not over trading. That means that you can even take 1 or 2 trades per week. That is quality, right? There are some days I don't even have trade. You understand? But first of all, I was trading more. I can take 5-6 trades per day. I discovered that it's not trading more that you are a trader. It's taking quality trade. And doing that, guys, don't focus on making more money, become rich faster. Focus on to become to release in this game. The people that will release in the game will make it from the game. From the first 3 months, put at least like $100, $200 in your account, and focus on not making profit in that account, but focus on that after 3 months. If you can still find yourself without $100, even if it's $1 added on it, you are a successful trader. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Sipre. All right, guys, we'll see you guys next time. This is episode what? This is episode 6.
Yeah.
That means our next episode, episode 7, will always be a banger. And then for you to say it, you obviously need to subscribe. Before I go, like my brother says, get yourself a mentor that will guide you through this journey. A good mentor that is there for you, mentor that has your time, because most people will collect your money, like they said,
Yeah.
and disappear. Get yourself
I will
a
say
mentor.
something in French for my guys, my fans that are in French, because many of my fans are in French. Let me say something.
Okay.
Salut les gars, j'espère que vous allez bien. Donc les gars, comme je disais, s'il faut que je recommence vraiment le trading à nouveau les gars, la première des choses, je dois regarder pour me rendre compte que si je veux un bon mentor. Donc un bon mentor, ce n'est pas celui qui a Lamborghini les gars. Je n'ai pas dit que ceux qui ont Lamborghini ne sont pas des bons mentors. Il y en a ceux qui ont Lamborghini mais qui ne savent pas trader les gars. Donc cherchez un bon mentor. Il faut donc apprendre sa stratégie, apprendre à appliquer bien cette stratégie-là. Les gars, dès que tu apprends à appliquer cette stratégie-là, il faut donc appliquer une bonne gestion des risques. Une bonne gestion des risques. Il ne faut pas risquer plus de 1%, maximum 2% de ton capital par trade, les gars. Il faut avoir un maximum de trades, il faut avoir un maximum de gains, les gars. Et il faut jamais ranger le trade. Il faut éviter le scalping, il faut éviter l'or, il faut éviter Nasdaq, tout ce qui est volatile. Parce que vous n'allez pas apprendre à rouler à Lamborghini, or que la petite Toyota, vous ne pouvez pas rouler. Commencez d'abord par les petites paires, les devises, GBP, l'euro, etc. Et dès que vous allez maîtriser maintenant, les gars, et vous mettez au moins $100 dans votre compte, si vous mettez les $100, votre objectif n'est pas de faire des profits, mais votre objectif c'est que vous tradez ces $100 pendant 3 mois et qu'à la fin de 3 mois, qu'au moins vous avez encore des $100 dans ce compte-là. Même s'il y a $1 qui s'ajoute sur ce compte-là, vous êtes un trader rentable, les gars. On est ensemble, les gars.
Wow. Wow. Merci. So guys, before I leave again, check my description box. There's a course going on with a discounted price of 50%. So get it. If you're watching from my channel, it's just on the description box of this video. The first video is a real life where you check it and it's so interesting to you. You can now activate the next and enjoy yourself. See you guys next time. Bye for now.